Hello Canada, Stephen King here again, leader of the Freedom Party of Canada, www.freedompartyofcanada.com. This video is going to be about using only Canadian oil and Canadian energy for that matter. Under the Trudeau regime, we have depended upon foreign oil. Now, one has to ask themselves, why do we need in Canada foreign energy of any kind, including especially oil, when we have the third largest oil reserves in the world? And many times our energy is cleaner than other parts of the world. Well, I'll tell you why Mr. Trudeau did that. Because he has done everything that he can to undermine Canada and undermine Canadians. I'm not going to go into that. You guys already know the story. You've seen it every day for the last 9 years. Bottom line, within 1 year or less, if we can get our reserves up, we are only going to be using Canadian oil from now on. Now, what does that do for us? Number one, it gives us a constant supply of oil. We do not have to worry about lack of oil in other countries. And it takes away the possibility of speculation. How many times over the last 30, 40, 50 years have you seen the price of gasoline go up when there's any kind of major event going on in the world, any kind of crisis? That's because speculators jack up the price of foreign oil. Well, when we're using only Canadian oil and Canadian gasoline, they won't be able to affect us at all. You can have all the crises you want throughout the world, and our price at the gasoline pump is going to remain the same. And we're also going to put in place a law that says the price of gasoline can't change more than 1 or 2 cents per day. None of this roller coaster ride up, oh, tomorrow it's going up 10 cents a liter, everybody get to the gas station. No, that's going to be a thing of the past. So, we are going to drill. We are going to get our oil out of the ground. We're going to find new oil. We're going to get abundant oil. Now, if you know anything about the laws of supply and demand, when there's a lot of supply, much more than there is demand, what happens to prices? Prices go down. That's what we want. We want lots of oil reserves, plenty in reserves so that prices go down, and we give the savings to you, the consumer. I told a story on one of the other videos, but when I was a young kid, back in the late 1960s, my dad had a Mercury Monterey, which was a big 8-cylinder car, just a big boat. And at one point during gas wars, the prices went down to 8 cents a gallon. Not a liter, a gallon. That's almost 4 liters, roughly. You could drive anywhere on that, even with an 8-cylinder. So we want very, very cheap prices for you. This is a big country. You should be able to traverse this country as you please. You should be able to go across the country as you please and not have to spend all your money to do so. So, the more that transportation is enabled, that also helps business. It helps tourism. All these businesses in Canada will thrive because of cheaper energy. We want to bring in nuclear energy, increase nuclear power plants to create cheap electricity, and don't tell anybody, I would love one day to say free electricity. That was the goal of Nikola Tesla, the man I consider to be the greatest genius of the last 100 years. So, Canadian only. Our own energy, our own oil. Freedom Party of Canada is going to make your life more free by making it less expensive. That's the goal. Thanks for watching.